Hello and welcome to the Hot+keys podcast. This is the show where we talk about everything pop culture and random in the world. I'm your host, Mick, and today on the show I'm joined by
Colby Chapman,
Wil Dobratz,
Landon Browning,
and David Parker.
What's up, boys?
What's up? It's the 27th of
July.
I almost said January.
It's a Tuesday.
There are too many J months in the year.
Yeah.
January,
Approximately 3.
June.
Approximately?
So I've heard.
September.
My favorite month.
Yep.
Is there a follow-up apology for that? Or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm jarring.
Unapologetically. I'm jarring.
Wow.
They can't all be home runs.
Jome runs.
Oh, no.
No.
All right.
It's the Hot+keys podcast.
Gosh.
Dude, that was like the worst one.
Will showed up to Landon's house, like just
You look like a homeless person.
yeah.
He shows up with like a bunch of like his recording stuff just in his hands, no bag. Actually, he had it in one hand, Dr. Pepper cream soda in the other hand, and he just like flings Landon's screen door open and it just smacks up against the guardrail on his porch.
I have no regrets.
No
But the rest of us do.
Will has no regard for personal property.
Yeah. When it's trash, I comment on it.
Oh,
My house looks nice.
It does. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, it does, Landon. It looks really
Very
good,
impressed.
It
man.
looks like crap. There's no lights in here.
That is the one downside.
There's one light.
Is that there's literally
Landon's
no
like,
lights.
Will can't complain about how bad it looks if he can't see it.
Yeah, I'd say open the shade, but it's just about dark out.
Well, it's
so I
nighttime.
don't think-
do you miss getting together and recording in the old apartment?
Do I miss?
No, not at all, actually.
All right.
I miss like sweating profusely, a small room, and like terrible chairs, and
I miss watching Colby sweat profusely and see his back stick to chairs.
it was so gross.
I miss this tiny little table that's in the center that's so wobbly that it's a huge risk to put a drink on it. What?
He said
Did you say that
no,
louder?
yeah, no, he said jobbly.
Yeah, that old table was bad. That was a bad
Yeah,
podcast table.
It was great.
And
Now
this-
we've upgraded to
This
this
18-inch by
1
18
square
inch.
foot table. That actually it is better than the old one.
somehow.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Is that it's
Well,
better.
what made it worse, the other table worse, is it was padded on the top. So when you put something
Well,
down on it, it would like
It was
curve
padded on the
side.
top, and like the edges, it had like a little pipe that went around the like what was that? A kid getting murdered
I
outside.
think so.
And so if you tried to like tighten any like mic stand down to the edge of the table, it would just like slide off and like not work properly.
Yeah.
Sorry, some kid is screaming in the background.
Yeah.
Some kid is just
Melt.
I
screaming.
can't hear it at all. I just hear you
Okay,
guys.
that's good.
He's out there
That's
yelling,
good.
"I wish it was September already."
Oh my god!
Wake me up when September
I was
ends.
just gonna say that.
The 21st night of September.
No, this can't be a real thing.
It's too late, Colby.
Oh,
So what's been new with you, Dave?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, what's been new with you, Landon?
We watched some movies. We saw a movie.
Yeah, we did. We saw a movie.
without
did.
me?
Yeah.
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 It was Saturday night.
What movie did you guys go see?
Went and saw M. Night Shyamalan's Old.
Was it good?
I liked it quite a bit.
It was decent.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was a fun movie.
It was definitely not his best work, but it
It's not as
definitely wasn't
good
his
as
worst
Lady
work.
in the Water.
Not his worst work.
Not as bad as Unbreakable.
You gotta stop.
Not as good as
Yeah. I mean, if you're a fan of his, you'll definitely want to see it.
So
Yeah.
I don't want to go see it.
I guess not.
Honestly, it surprised me by how well done it was, because it was it was enough of
M. Night Shyamalan.
no, it was like
I'll stop.
I want to preface this. I had like zero expectations going in. Like
Why?
absolutely none. I was like, this is going to be terrible because it looked terrible. Like a movie
Not
about
having
a beach.
expectations, though?
A movie about a beach where people get old fast. Like how thrilling can that be? But then I was surprised. It was pretty thrilling.
I thought the trailer looked good.
Yeah,
I thought the movie was good.
I like that there was this aspect of like, I don't know. Do you care if I say something about the plot?
Well, you
Maybe
can.
before Colby?
I mean,
Well,
the plot is
all
basically
my
in the
friends
trailers.
saw the movie without
Yeah.
me anyway. So
Well,
who am I
yeah,
gonna go see?
kind
You were
of.
too young.
I was kind of surprised that there was like like the main couple is having marriage problems. It's very evident from the start, and I actually kind of liked
Watching
their
the
kind
marriage
of
fall
story.
apart.
Wow, homewrecker.
No, you've seen the movie. You know what happens.
Yeah, but you're telling Dave.
I told him it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, can I really say even if he's no? I'm just kidding.
It's your choice, Will.
So no, throughout the movie, there's a couple that has marriage issues at the start, and eventually, shocker, they fix them. But I thought it was a really nice touch to already supplement like the thriller stuff. Like, it wouldn't have been enough to sustain itself by itself. It wouldn't have been enough to sustain the movie by itself. But along with the thriller element, it was kind of nice.
Sure. I mean, it was a subplot.
Yeah, it was a nice little subplot. That's what I'll say.
Do all the people's ages at least get back to normal?
Maybe, maybe not.
You'll have to watch
probably
the movie
not.
and see.
Just have to watch.
I'll just look up the synopsis on Wikipedia.
You don't want to watch it? It was a fun movie. Do you not like fun movies, Dave?
Dave doesn't like fun.
Dave hates fun movies.
Or movie.
Yeah, I like awful, boring movies.
I mean, you like freaking Parasite, so that makes sense.
Whoa. This movie's not as good as Parasite, for the record. It's got some fun performances. What's that dude? There's a surgeon character.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's pretty funny.
He's played by the bad guy from A Knight's Tale.
I can't remember.
I'm
I
looking
don't
it
know
up.
who that is.
I'm looking it up.
It's like Rufus Sewell or something.
Yes.
That is
That's
an
it. That's it.
unfortunate name.
Yeah, his
Rufus?
character's funny.
Yep, Rufus Sewell.
Stupid name.
I liked
Wow.
both the kids'
Sounds
performances. Like, they were creepy because
Which kid?
the main couple's kids, Alex Wolff
Oh, okay.
and Thomas and Mackenzie, because like they're aging rapidly, so like they're now like they're like older, but they're still like talking like they're freaked out like they're kids. But they're like being played
it
by.
was pretty
It was
disturbing.
kind of creepy. Like
My problem with that specific part is that she looked younger, and she is younger. Like the actress is younger than Alex Wolff.
oh yeah, and she's supposed to be older. Yeah,
So that, I mean, it wasn't like a big deal, but I just was like, yeah, she kind of looks younger.
yeah,
I mean, Alex Wolff like literally has like 5 o'clock shadow. And
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And also the actors are like when the movie introduces them, they're way older than they should be.
What do you mean?
what?
I don't know what you're.
So
They're way older.
so like how old's Alex Wolff?
He's like your age.
Yeah, so and he was introduced as what, like a 13-year-old?
No,
I'm
there's
no,
an in between
he's
actor for
supposed
him.
to
Oh, there was?
Yeah, there was there was four. I don't want
Are you sure? I thought there was
Yeah,
three.
there's they're getting more spoiler.
Yeah, this is
territory.
more spoil. Or
I said you can talk about it.
Alex Wolff has 4 different, or the child character, the
Alex
boy.
Wolff is played by 4 different people?
Yeah, young Alex Wolff, current Alex Wolff, old Alex Wolff,
corpse
I think
Alex
there's
Wolff.
4. I think there's 4 actors that represent that character
Gotcha.
because there is a go.
yeah,
I think,
there's one between the first and then Alex Wolff.
yeah, and I
Because
don't
it doesn't
know.
just go from him to Alex Wolff.
Yeah, and I don't.
Gotcha.
Was there a go between with the girl too, or did it go straight? To,
Yes.
Okay, there was a go
I think
between.
so.
Okay, yeah, but they're like, yeah, they're
Because I thought they cast each. Again, we're spoiling stuff, but I think they cast each age group really well because they all resembled the other actor like
fairly, yeah,
fairly well.
yeah.
Even like the last.
The last, yeah, when they're old.
I've been old the whole time. I see old people.
They do some good stuff in the movie. I guess we haven't even said what the premise is.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. This is the dumbest
The
conversation.
film is about a bunch of people that are
Wait. Colby, what's the movie about? Tell us what the movie is about based on our previous.
It's an Alex Wolff
conversations.
biopic.
It is about this couple who is having marriage problems from the beginning of the plot. It was very evident. And they go to a beach, and the beach makes them age rapidly. and they probably die.
Wow, Colby nailed it. Basically, like there's like what, like it's 2 families or 3 families on the beach. Like they go on a vacation.
A famous rapper.
Yeah, a famous rapper, a couple, and then 2 families.
Yeah.
And they're all on this beach. They go on a vacation. They're like directed by like this tour guide to go to this beach from the hotel.
Yeah.
And they get there, and then they can't, like, they find a dead body. And they're like, oh, well,
Floating in the water, right?
yeah. And it's the rapper's girlfriend or some girl that he met.
Yeah.
And they're like, they think that he killed her. So like, well, we need to go back and report this. And then they can't leave this beach. Like they kind of go through a canyon somewhat, like in the cliffside to get to the beach. And it won't, like, they can't leave. Like, it gives you like a pounding headache. So
And
they're
then they
stuck.
black out, and then they wake up back on the beach.
Which
Yeah.
I don't understand how that happens, but
They explain why.
they explain why, but they don't explain how they get back to the beach.
I think they stumble out. Like, they don't pass out till they get all the way out. Like, it
Yeah.
drives them.
Okay, that makes sense.
And pulls a car around.
never
and they
mind.
Jump in and it drives them back to the beach.
Yeah. And basically, they're aging, what is it, a year every 30 minutes?
It's a year every half hour.
Yeah. So they do some really, I felt like they did some really cool stuff with, like, not just like that they're aging out of rapid.
Yeah, they
like,
they take that premise and make it horrifying
yeah,
with some of the characters, and
Yep.
it works.
yeah, but worked really, like,
It
there's
works as like freaky. Like,
What kind of-
creepy stuff?
What kind of movie would you classify it as?
a thriller.
It's a thriller,
Yeah.
like most of his movies.
Have you seen any of his other movies, Colby?
Yeah.
Which ones? Split?
I saw Split.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Split in a couple ways. It's not as terrifying though. I think Split was way creepier.
Thought it was funny.
Split did have some funny stuff. This movie has some, like, unironically funny,
Unintentional,
unintentional funny things.
As a
sounds
lot
like a
of
good
M. Night
movie. I saw
Shyamalan
the
movies
trailer.
have.
There's some like really on the nose kind of
Oh, yeah.
corny dialogue.
We don't have time for that. Oh my gosh! Of course you don't.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah,
There's like some really, like, exposition.
a lot of exposition in the movie. Again, it wasn't terrible. It just I just thought it was okay.
I'd probably give it, like, say 6.5, maybe a 7. Probably what I'd score it. I thought it was enjoyable. I wasn't at any
Half hour,
point.
that's going to be a 8.
What?
What?
What? Oh, ah!
Landon's a little slow tonight.
Yeah,
He needs to speed up.
Not too much.
What would you score it, Will?
Uh-huh.
I'd probably say like a 6.
I'd probably go like a 5.
Yeah, 5, 6,
Dang.
7. That's how I gauged how we all liked it. Like I think like Landon liked it more than me. I liked it more than Michael, kind of thing. So
Cool. Numbers.
numbers, math.
Okay.
Did you see anything else, Landon?
I also watched Black Widow.
Yeah?
On thank you to Mick's
Oh,
Disney Plus account.
You are very welcome. Yes.
I did not really like that
Older
movie.
Black Widow. Which one do you like better?
What?
Older Black Widow. Which one do you like better?
Old. I like
Yeah.
old better.
That's what I thought.
Because at least, like, old did some things that were, like, interesting and, like, new, like, ideas. Black Widow,
Not.
probably the most bland. Like, it's just like a by the numbers.
It's probably like a hair above Captain Marvel in terms of Marvel
Yeah.
movies.
I mean,
Really?
Yeah, it's not good.
That's that bad?
You should watch it.
I don't want to spend money to watch it. That's
Use my
far.
account.
I already have my own Disney Plus account.
Log in
Log in a mix.
Log in a mix. I'll log in a mix.
Never mind. I don't like the way you said that. That was creepy.
Yeah, dude, change your tone.
Like that. Yeah,
No.
Black Widow. I don't want to say it's like a terrible movie, but it just was so, like,
I mean, it was by the books.
yeah, there was
It
nothing.
tried really hard. You can say that about it.
I don't think it did try that hard.
How? What do you mean, Colby?
I think it tried too hard on
How?
the action sequences.
Oh.
I think it was over the top.
But, like, none of them were, like, exciting.
I saw it in the
Well, that's what
commercial.
I'm
There's
saying,
like
they're
they're
trying
both
to do
falling through the sky, like skydiving, and like
Yeah,
back
that
out
scene was
there.
cheesy. For me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's like, oh wow, this is exciting. Kind of
Taskmaster was like, meh.
That's what I heard. Taskmaster
So-
was not done correctly.
Yeah, sucked. The other bad guy sucked.
I almost forgot.
The actual bad guy. Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, I watched the movie like a week and a half ago, and I think I've forgotten
Most of it.
80% of what happened in the film. So
What's the 20% you remember?
No.
Is it about an actress whose name starts with Florence?
There's like
There's you.
there's like 2 to 3 hot
Different actresses.
like that all make up the percentage.
David Harbour.
Yeah.
Dude, he was my favorite.
He always steals the show.
Yeah, I haven't
He's
seen it, but
great.
He looks cool.
I did really like Florence. What's her last name?
Pugh.
Yeah, I liked her character.
I think
funny.
she did a good job.
Yeah,
She was one of the better parts.
she's
of
good in
the film.
Midsummer too. So
Still haven't seen Midsummer.
Yeah,
I'd be
watch
willing to watch it, unlike
Ooh.
Hereditary.
Let's do it.
Midsummer's so
Hereditary sounds like it's a little
It's a
too
lot.
wild.
That's
for
a
me.
lot for sure.
It's got
If you- I mean,
16-year-old Alex Wolff in it.
yeah. Alex Wolff's great. He's a great actor.
Did they use like an in-between actor then?
They had 8 different actors play him.
He has a
Wolff.
brother, right? That's also an actor.
Is his brother the one from
Jalix.
Stranger Things?
What?
Finn Wolf?
Jalix.
No,
You
no,
said
no.
Jalix.
He looks a lot like Alex Wolff. I think he was
Dude,
in
Good joke.
the Death Note
Underappreciated.
movie.
I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh! Please don't bring that up.
Wait,
The
bring up what?
critically acclaimed Death Note movie with William Dafoe.
He was great.
Who's seen that?
I have.
Not me.
Oh, both
Because-
Will. No
was
one can see you
unfortunate.
raising your hand.
Just make a sound effect. Whoosh.
Boing.
Wait, so what was wrong with what was wrong with the
Never
Netflix
mind.
Death Note movie?
It just like crapped on the show that came out before. Like it changed a lot
Yeah.
of things. Yeah.
Like I don't want to say. Too
Okay,
much,
then
but
whitewash people. Okay, like that's.
I don't want to say too much, but it's pretty annoying. Especially like how the plot develops. It goes in a totally different direction, and it doesn't even make sense.
It felt like more like a Final Destination movie
yeah.
than Death Note. Death Note, the anime was a lot more clever, and it was a lot more of like a mystery. Like
Back and forth. Kind
yeah.
Of. It's a giant game of cat and mouse that is endlessly entertaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's the or not the bad guy, but like the antagonist of Light? Is the name M or something?
L.
L. I knew it was a letter.
Yeah.
I liked.
So-
He was one of my favorite characters in
Yeah.
out of like I think most animes.
Yeah,
not that
he's
I've seen
like,
a lot,
quote,
but
He's quote the antagonist, quote unquote. But
yeah,
more
but
of
he's
the
not a
good
bad guy.
Yeah, he's more of the good guy.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Death Note, the series, definitely watch.
I'm not really an anime guy.
It's short. It's only like
30 something.
30 episodes. or
They're 20
something.
minutes each, so it's basically like 15 or 16
The theme songs are great.
full episodes.
Yep.
Landon, I actually would highly recommend it for you. I think you would really enjoy the story.
It's really good.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Delete.
Yeah. Black Widow though, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10.
I think that's
Really?
what I gave it.
Yeah.
I think I gave
5,
it like
maybe
a 5.
lower. Maybe lower. The more time, the score will probably drop.
What'd you give Captain Marvel?
Like a 3 probably or a 2. That movie's terrible.
No emotional stakes at all. Absolutely none.
Same thing with like any Marvel movie too. Like most of them, it's like, oh, Jude Law's in the movie. Okay, well, of course he's gonna be
The villain.
the villain.
Yeah.
Like it's like,
And of course he's going to
a
be the
B
most
tier
like,
like has been actor like in a Marvel movie in a
you
mentor
said
role.
Jude Law,
Jude Law is a B tier has
I
been.
don't think he's a B tier has-been.
Wasn't he kind of?
No.
I don't think so.
He's like,
He's Dumbledore, man.
has he won he won an Oscar, right? He won a couple Oscars.
Oh, I don't-
One or
What Landon meant to say was
I know
an
he's at
A-list
least
actor
nominated.
who's been in a lot of movies that Landon hasn't seen.
I'm not seeing him cast. In
I
a
mean,
ton of
have you
stuff
seen
now.
The Holiday? Huh?
Isn't he more like he's not at the top of his? You know, if you think
Prime.
like top 20 actors working today,
He'd be number 3.
okay. And then why isn't he one of the Avengers?
He was too good. They wanted him to be the bad
Yep.
guy.
And I like don't hate. I like Jude Law a lot as an actor. I'm not-
Sure.
Doesn't sound like it.
It's the same way I'd say like Guy Pearce. Like he's probably one of my in my top, I don't know, 10 actors probably, but he's not
I
in
feel
a
like
lot
he
of stuff
doesn't
anymore.
do that much stuff. You know?
Yeah. But I mean, definitely like in the tail end of like the 90s and the early 2000s, he was pretty big.
Yeah. He was also a Marvel villain.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. He was.
I am the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Anyway, Colby, say something.
Dave, did you hear back from GameStop?
I just think it's funny that Michael calls on Colby, and all Colby does is deflect to somebody else.
Say something now. Colby, say something. Dave, say
Dave.
something.
Dude, I'm so terrible with actors and actresses. Like, I just didn't even think to partake in that conversation.
I know that's why we were.
Okay, Colby,
excited to
list
have your own conversation.
every single Jude Law and Guy Pearce movie you've ever seen. Go, and then we'll berate you for all the
I love
movies that you
Jude.
haven't seen that he's in.
Jude Law.
I actually like
Gosh dang it.
up until Mick said that one of those people was Dumbledore. I had no idea who they were.
So what movie
Wait.
did Jude Law play Dumbledore in?
I mean, if it's Dumbledore, I'm guessing the Harry Potter series. Like,
Oh my god.
Well, there's been like at least 3 people that have played Dumbledore, so
wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, dude, I had no idea.
I'm like, I haven't seen. I'm so disappointed in you.
Which one did he like? What movie?
The Fantastic Beast.
So they're not even Harry Potter movies. They're
Oh,
just,
dude, no, I haven't seen it.
it's just J.K. Rowling trying to get people to go to her movie because Dumbledore's in it. Like, and try to make money.
I think it worked. And
I think it felt the second one didn't do as well as the first one in the box
I
office.
mean, it's still like did millions.
Yeah,
not
but
that they're making a third one, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
so it works, which is fine. I'm just saying though that's probably the reason she has Dumbledore in there.
She can't even care about money at this point, right? Like,
I mean, she's a
a billionaire.
billionaire.
Sure, maybe okay, all right, whatever. I'll
yeah,
prove it wrong.
because once you get $1 billion, you stop caring about money. That's why Jeff Bezos,
Exactly.
as soon as he got to
Yeah.
$1 billion, he was like, I'm done.
He's like, I'm a space cowboy.
I cannot believe that picture is real. I looked at it
So
and I'm like, this is
It's
so,
so
stupid.
funny.
This is so stupid.
so awesome.
I cannot believe he gets to go to space with a cowboy hat. Like the rest of us, like
Well, maybe you should do better at life and get billions.
the rest of us peasants are down here, just like sitting here working our 9 to 5s. Like,
Jeff Bezos went to space.
OG space cowboy.
and like in a rocket that looks way too like
Way too like
the
what?
Austin Powers.
Colby's
sketch.
corner.
Yeah.
yeah, Colby's corner.
But to answer
Wait,
your question,
pay
Colby,
attention.
yes. So I've been trying to order a PS5, and so I finally may have got one from GameStop.
Congratulations.
But,
Is it a digital?
I don't
can't
think I
wait for
talked
it to
about it on the
arrive on time.
podcast, but I got one from Target. Did I talk about this on the podcast?
Did you though?
I got one from Target, and they canceled my order. So, like, I got the confirmation, my credit card was charged, and then Target canceled the order, and then they charged back the card. It's like, I had it. I had the order confirmation. I was so excited because I got the email, and I was like, oh, I felt so good. And, like, half a second later, I got the second email that said, your order's been canceled.
That's so sad.
I
Get
thought Bree
canceled.
was making the big bucks. Can't even afford a PS5.
Poor boy.
Yeah. But GameStop today, I have an order from this morning that has not been canceled. But it just says in progress, so we'll see.
I think Landon and mine said that for like a long time.
Yeah.
Your guys' was
Like
Walmart,
days,
right?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, ours, like, I mean, like weeks. I think it stayed in
Yeah.
progress.
Mhm.
Mine could have said.
And then
that,
one
I don't
time,
know.
one day, it just like showed up.
Are you looking for one, Will?
I almost got one from Best Buy the other day. I had it in my cart. I had it basically checked out, all my information put in, but it wouldn't allow me to select a store. So
This week there's probably going to be a Target one
really, okay, I'll try to get it.
at
I don't know.
4 a.m.
I don't. Oh my
Pacific.
no, not happening.
Dude, you could totally do that.
Well, I could, but I don't want to. Like, I don't need a PS5 that bad.
You just-
my
small
PC is
price to
fine.
pay.
Have all your info preloaded,
He did.
I did.
and then just set your alarm. I'm saying set your alarm for 4 a.m. or no, for 3:58. You wake up, you grab your phone.
While all
you
the
try
other
it.
nerds are asleep.
Yeah,
Target,
you try and
No.
fail.
Dude, if they're nerds, they're up. Trying to
Target
get that
is
PS5.
like Best Buy does it, where you go to the store to pick it up. So it's you'll only be competing with people that will be purchasing them at Spokane Targets.
Unless they hire someone in the area to go pick it up.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Does that happen?
You're thinking on levels we couldn't even reach.
that's right.
Nick is advanced.
I have ascended.
Is that how you got your PS5?
He did have someone else. Yeah,
I was smart enough to ask somebody else to do the hard work for me.
smart enough or
Lazy enough.
desperate enough, lazy enough.
Either way, I got it.
Did they charge a commission?
I cannot disclose
Oh my
what
gosh.
interactions.
$8,000.
Mix
my
like,
PS5,
Mix
please.
like, buy one for you too. Buy two, keep the change. That's
Wow.
cool though. You're finally gonna get a PS5.
Yeah, I'm glad it worked out. You
I
play
hope
Ratchet
so.
and Clank now.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll keep you guys updated to see if I get one, or if an Xbox shows up at my door instead, and I have to like throw it
That'd
away.
be crazy.
That would be the right thing to do.
I mean, I don't want someone else playing on it. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, they have some good games on Xbox, like
Go ahead. We're all waiting.
Halo.
yeah. Oh.
Oh.
oh wait, I can play that on my PC, which I do have. My Steam
Forza.
library.
I mean, man, if we would all just jump at the chance to play Forza, right?
Yeah. I need another game that Mick can beat me at in racing.
Then Mick can
I mean,
cheat
yes,
at.
yes, I mean.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
In like
Yeah.
a year, Landon will be crying because there's Bethesda games on it, only on Xbox. So
I'll just buy a PC.
He'll have a PC by then.
let's go. PC.
He'll have a
Steam Deck.
Yeah, Steam Deck.
Oh my gosh, no, please
I still think I might get it.
Don't do it.
I think I will.
don't do it.
I think I will.
How much
Hey,
are you gonna play?
You
it?
did get another console.
Well, I mean, not yet.
What?
Again, I didn't do any work. It just is going to be mine.
What do you?
So Dave was kind enough to pre-order and pay in full for a Switch OLED for me.
I mean, it's not a
Wow.
gift. He's going to pay me back.
Dave paid it. And
Wow.
I don't
Dave,
know
you're so
him
generous.
a thing.
no, it's not a. It's not a gift.
Thanks, Dave.
Wow,
It was so
the
kind.
kindness of your heart.
Dave's really changed.
Can you
man.
buy me something in Vegas?
You know what, Dave? You're just so you're so in tune with your socialist views, Dave. Like just giving out products for free. It's just amazing.
It's so awesome.
You love to see it.
Dave used to suck. Now he's cool.
Yeah, so I think it's supposed to get here probably when we're on our trip. So
Yeah, I think it's supposed to
I will
arrive
not
like
be- I will
gonna get
not-
it's like
stolen.
October 9th or 10th or something.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd get here before so I could like play with it on the.
Well,
on the
it
trip,
doesn't
but-
release until essentially after the trip.
Can you have
Yeah.
it shipped
I think
to
it-
your house?
It comes out the
Yeah,
same day
but
as the
it'll
new
get
Metroid.
here probably after you leave.
Ship it to your house, Dave.
And then Mick won't leave until it gets
And I'll
there.
stay there
forever.
Yeah. So thanks, Dave. That was very kind of
You're
you.
not only offering him a Switch, you're offering him housing for the rest of his life.
Well, since I was
board.
tracking the PS5s, these same people essentially track like the new Switches and NVIDIA graphics cards. So as I'm like checking notifications from Twitter, I saw one that was for the Switch. I was like, oh, I'll message Mick real quick, see if he still wants one. So
And I did.
And that was
And
the
he did.
fastest Mick's ever responded to a message.
Oh yeah, I bet. Like,
actually, no, I pre-ordered it, then messaged him, asked him if he still wanted it, because if he didn't, I was just going to cancel it, and then someone else could have bought it.
Dave, if you get like a notification for like a 3060 or 3070, I will pay you back in full for it.
Well, I actually don't pay attention to those. As soon as I see anything other than PlayStation, I'm
Gosh,
like,
dang
don't
it.
care. I like physically roll my eyes when I get the notification and it says Xbox Series something. I'm like, gosh, I don't care about this, but I can't filter what notifications come. 'cause-
Notifications out.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of things that Dave has bought for me, I did finish that gigantic Lego set.
Ooh.
The
did you bring that up last week?
I don't
No.
think he mentioned it.
I did not.
Okay.
But yeah, it's all done.
How ungrateful of you not to thank
It's
Dave.
it's it's like 32 inches tall.
Holy
my
moly.
gosh.
That's taller than.
Guacamole.
No.
Anyway, I showed Dave it, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the set is so like dense with details, and especially if you're a Spider-Man nut, it's really cool. And Mick did like a Discord call with me that lasted probably like an hour of him just going over the
At
whole
least,
set, and it was crazy. That it has like 25 minifigures.
25 minifigures.
that's
There's
a lot.
4 floors, and there's like so much detail inside each floor.
two grown men on FaceTime playing Legos together. Like,
Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. I support it.
I just love
100%.
the idea of that.
You're just jealous that
Dude.
you weren't there.
I was jealous Dave didn't buy me one. Yeah.
Well, I don't
Enough
suck
with
now,
the gifts for
so-
Mick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks, Dave.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you had
See,
fun.
part of me
building it.
wonders, like, what am I supposed to, like, did I forget something about Dave? Is Dave trying to send a message to me?
That's something Dave
like,
would do,
is,
I
like,
think.
Is there a bomb in this Lego set?
Dave trying to send a message.
like, is he, like, hinting at something? But I think it was generally just a nice brother thing.
You got him an anniversary gift, right?
I didn't get Dave a gift, so he gets like a $300 Lego set.
I'll show him.
He's like, oh, I bet he feels so bad right now. and, like, meanwhile, Mick's
Dude, that's
like,
some Oliver Will
Spider-Man.
strats right there. Like,
No, I saw it one day and I thought, oh, this would be such a cool set, and I bet Mick would love this set. I thought, oh well, I'll just get it for him, I guess. But it was out of stock, so I got really bummed. So I like went onto the Lego site and got notifications set up. So I got an email as soon as it was back in stock. So as soon as it got in stock, I ordered it from Mick. But there's no like hidden agenda or anything.
I too accept random gifts.
Why
Like
would you
McFlurries on your front
want
porch.
Colby? What happened to you?
Topic, next
21.
topic. Yeah.
Who cares?
oh my god.
Overrated.
Oh, no.
Not a big deal.
as the last member of 21 gang, like, welcome.
Thank you.
And welcome to the 2121 gang that only you and I share.
Yeah.
What?
Golden birthday.
Golden birthday. on
21 gang.
Nice.
You wouldn't know.
You're actually like gold plus because you're 21, 21, 21.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, wow.
I'm a triple gold plus member. What you know about it?
All right, well,
Yeah.
my
Well,
measly 8 gang.
yeah. You had a stupid 8th birthday. I bet it sucked.
I don't want to talk about
I'm sure
I was
Will got
born-
some cool Zelda thing he wanted, and
Yeah. I'm sure
I
Oliver
did,
showed up
actually.
and like didn't ruin the whole thing.
oh gosh, can you imagine 8-year-old Will and 8-year-old Oliver? And just the dynamics of that relationship right there.
That's
Oh
that's
my
gross.
gosh.
That's super gross.
Have you guys seen pictures of Oliver as a kid? He looks so funny.
Dude, the bowl cuts kill me.
Yeah, he had
the
a
bowl cuts kill me.
Mick had a bowl cut.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think all like 90s
7-year-old
and
boys.
early
do.
2000s.
I
Yeah.
couldn't.
Kids
I
have
couldn't
bowl
have
cut.
one because my hair was too poofy. I always wanted one.
I had a shaved head until I was like 9.
Gotcha. I mean, you can have one now, right, Dave?
No, I can do like fryer. You know.
Fryer.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it's an underrated look.
Yeah.
Looks good on you, Dave.
Thanks, Colby.
I mean,
Man, you really
I
want a
prefer-
gift, don't you?
No.
Colby, try doing nothing. It worked for me.
Yeah, I guess. I'm going to stop responding to like Dave's text messages. I'm going to stop keeping up with the group chat.
Works wonders.
Yeah.
So kind of. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Right.
I was just going to say, like, now, I'm 21 now. Like, we were supposed to celebrate last week and I had to work this weekend. Let's go celebrate.
Nah.
I don't know. I mean, you're probably gonna want to drink a bunch. I don't really drink anymore.
Can we go to
my God.
like Chuck E.
now that you're
Cheese or
21? I
something?
don't really want to drink anymore.
It's not fun anymore.
Yeah, it's not fun.
That's fine. I don't care. You can drive me.
No, I don't really want to hang out with drunk people.
Landon's life has come a full 360.
I don't support that lifestyle.
Yeah, 18-year-old Landon is back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
shuckies, guys.
Wow.
What? Did you just break the stand of the
Mick
mic?
just broke his mic stand out of frustration. Just Landon's stupid shuckies joke.
Juckies. So yeah, what do you want to do?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
There's a new place downtown called Flapstick Pub. It's
Where we live, yeah.
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 That's why I said in town.
In town.
People know
like
that we live
it's
in
a mini golf
Spokane,
bar.
or that you guys live in Spokane.
No, shh. We can't have them know.
Spokane, Missouri.
Yeah, exactly.
Blur that out.
Spokane.
Beep that. Beep that.
But yeah, Flat Sticks. I've been there before. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Some pretty bomb cream soda.
Okay.
Wow.
Will went to this.
Never mind. I drinking's
bar.
cool again.
You guys want to share
Okay.
some bomb cream sodas?
No, I was designated driver for my cousins.
Okay.
And I had some cream soda, and it was fantastic.
You got some cream soda while they got white girl wasted.
If you were the designated driver, I respect that. I walked by it today actually, and like they have all those, it's like windows all over, and I saw like the 2-headed unicorn thing. That was like really scary looking inside.
Dude, I didn't even see that. I don't think that was there when it was.
It's part of the
mini golf course.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at it.
You have a mini golf course?
I was lucky.
It looked at you.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Flat Stick
Whoa.
Pub. It's a mini golf ball.
With all 4 eyes.
How's that possible?
Because it's a 2-headed unicorn.
Yeah, but are they? Oh,
2 heads, 2 eyes each.
gotcha.
4.
Quick math.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'd like to.
What do you want for your birthday?
Oh boy, I sure hope Dave's not listening. I don't really want anything actually.
Okay.
Really? Nothing?
Yeah, not that I can think.
I'll
of.
just return that Daily Bugle Lego set that I got you.
Oh no!
I'll get you something, Colby.
I mean, technically, I already got you something.
I mean, yeah, that is true. Mick,
A lifelong friend.
I was gonna say a McFlurry. No, you guys could just like buy me a drink each. We'll call it square.
Each?
Cream soda.
You haven't bought me a drink.
Yeah. You guys show up with 3 cream sodas. Colby's
I'll be
so
pissed.
sad.
I'd be so mad.
Oh, dude, they're good. You'd
They're
like them.
bomb, Colby.
Yeah, they are.
Will, okay, so you went to this mini golf bar,
Yes.
had a cream soda, and it
Yes.
sounds like you didn't even partake in mini golf.
Nope.
What did you do?
Did you drop them off and go somewhere else and then come back, or do you just hang out?
No, I just hung out, watched. I think it was the Denver Nuggets and the Portland Trailblazers.
What was it?
play
I watched
for like
the
double
Lorax,
overtime.
sipping my cream soda in the kids' corner.
The ball pit was a little sticky, but it was fun.
I'm sure it was just all the cream soda everyone was drinking.
Okay, all right. Well,
I mean, it was at one point.
Watched a great NBA game, so that was fun.
Okay, cool.
Man, you're
Yeah.
cool.
Thanks. I am awesome. Thank you. Not really, but cool. Awesome. Let's move on.
Dude, this up and down roller coaster sense.
Like your big toe, Will, looks like the head of a snake.
What?
Like,
Is it
What's
that
wrong
time of the
with
show
you?
where Michael
Strike.
mentions something that's within eye?
it's
shot
called
of him?
Michael's Mentions.
Oh no!
I don't get it. Like, why does it look like a snake?
Because it's stupid looking.
Well, because of the 2 fangs that are
Thanks, Colby, for
sticking out.
insulting my toe.
We're body shaming Will's toes.
It's
Dude, cover him up next time.
Dude, no. My toe, my choice. My toe, my choice.
Is it venomous?
It looks infected.
Don't let it bite you. Oh, the dexterity of that thing. Oh, my
he
God.
touched me. He touched me. Oh,
Dude, suck the poison out.
No.
oh.
Will's toes are so long.
Stop.
Wow.
I know.
Why are we making fun of my toes?
I know. Okay,
On a public podcast.
I know that nobody else can see these right now.
No. I'll share photos on the website.
Okay.
So that,
You don't have any photos.
Will's okay.
Don't
Will's
worry,
toes
Will,
are
I
going to
have
naturally be
tons of
longer
photos
than
of your
everybody's
toes.
because he's taller than everybody else.
I know, but just because he's like, just because Will's like 5 inches taller than me, don't mean his toes need to be 5 inches longer than mine.
My toes are like,
That's as long as my pinky finger.
Dude, the reason why Will's not
Yeah.
covering them up is because they don't make extra long socks.
How long is long?
how short is short.
Sorry, Will. I didn't mean to.
You should have known that this
It
was
was
going to
just
be.
an observation.
You brought on public shaming of my toes.
You can make fun of my body parts.
What? Will, when you walked through that door, like Darla from Finding Nemo with a cream soda in your hand, dude, you should have known it was going to be roast Will
What do you
Day.
mean, Darla from
Who's
Finding
Darla?
Nemo?
Yeah, she's the
kid?
yeah, the kid, fishy.
No, why?
And she just
Why am I like Darla
Because
though?
you just bust the door open down like
I wasn't the one that
It's a
opened the door in the
weird
first place.
reference. Weird reference.
it's not. It's
No,
not
it's
a weird
reference.
How is that weird?
Dude, Colby's double
Have you
down.
seen?
This
have
is
you
when
seen
Colby.
This is when
Finding
Colby
Nemo?
gets peak Colby.
You're
This is when he
21.
doubles down on something stupid.
what?
It's time to start referencing Toy Story.
Exactly.
No more fun.
Squad.
That's wearing a Toy Story shirt.
That's a squad on it.
No,
And it's
he's
got
not wearing-
Woody and Buzz and Bullseye on it.
He's wearing
What about
the
Jesse?
Toy Story shirt.
Jesse? Well, Jesse's not
She's not part of the squad.
Yeah, she's a
Bullfighter.
female, so they excuse her.
I mean, technically, it's a doll.
She's
Dolls
a doll.
can have genders, right?
Yeah.
Can they?
Yeah. You can have a Barbie doll and a Ken doll, and they're both a woman and a dude.
You're treading dangerous.
How can you tell the difference between a man doll and a female doll?
Isn't it printed on their butt cheeks or something? I don't know. I never had dolls.
I guess I'm going to cancel this episode. I didn't mean it that way, but
Speaking of dolls, I watched some old movies.
Chucky,
No.
This is gonna have nothing to do with
Child's Play.
I watched Casino Royale,
Wow, awesome.
Yep.
the James Bond
Yep,
movie.
I told you. It's gonna have nothing to do with dolls.
The original,
The original Casino Royale?
2006.
Oh.
Why did you say an old movie?
not an
It's
old
been like 15 years ago.
That's old.
15 years is not old.
What clarifies as old?
I'd say
You meant
above
like 40
before
or 50
2000.
years old.
I watched
Before 2000.
Wicker
I
Man,
saw old.
and that was from the 70s.
Is that an old movie?
I mean,
That's an old
technically,
movie.
it is an old movie.
It's an
a
old
movie
movie.
about being old.
That is
it's
the
not an
old movie. Jolt.
No.
This is like my new favorite joke. It's so stupid.
Stupid.
Gosh dang it.
I watched Casino Royale with Daniel Craig, and that's a great. That's a great
Daniel
movie.
Craig like it?
That was bad joke. If you could have just said something with a J in front of it instead, and I would have
I
laughed.
would have laughed more.
There's actually like a bad delay. I don't know if you guys can tell, but
No,
Really?
the listeners won't be able to tell because I'll cut out. But yeah, there's quite a delay between.
Hey, Dave,
you guys.
repeat the number I say. 57.
57.
It's not that bad.
it's not that bad.
Dude, Dave's faking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is Casino,
faster.
Is Casino Royale the one that has Eva Green in it? Or Eva, whatever her name
Yes.
is? All right. Is it Eva? It's Eva Green.
I think it's Eva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just check it out.
Jiva.
But yeah, I've like never been like a big fan. I've never been like a big fan of the James Bond movies, but I mean,
I like
it's-
Daniel Craig.
It's regarded as like one of the better James Bond movies. So I would, if you guys haven't heard of this movie, I would suggest checking it out.
Mads Mikkelsen's in it too, right?
Mads Mikkelsen.
He's the main villain, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love me some Mads Mikkelsen.
Will,
What?
Also, Will.
you got to
Will
watch it then.
You
Watch
yeah, you
what?
can't say you're a big Mads Mikkelsen fan and not watch.
I've played
Hannibal.
Death Stranding.
His the game, like he's in that game for like, he's like literally in that game for like maybe an hour, like combined
And he
Yeah,
is
but
like the highlight of
Hannibal. Like in a show that has like great acting, he's like the best.
Yeah.
Actually, everybody in that show's great. It's got a great cast. Yeah,
But-
you can't. I don't. I don't know if you can say you're a big Mads Mikkelsen fan without like watching Hannibal.
Will, you started Hannibal too, right? Like you know
Yeah,
that you
so
you know that
I-
you could like it.
You just watched the first
Yeah, I
episode,
watched the
right?
first episode with Landon and Dave, I think. Dave, you were there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Cool.
it was pretty cool.
Anyway,
I really liked it. I would continue it.
it's on Netflix.
Cool.
Anyway, what other recent movie did you watch, Mick?
so another old movie that I watched was the 2009 Star Trek movie.
It's not an old movie.
so
It's not an
old.
old movie.
Great movie, but it's not old.
This old dinosaur. I don't know if you guys remember this movie or not, but yeah, it holds up great. It's it's an awesome movie.
So is that your favorite of the new trilogy?
Oh, hands down.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. I think that's a great movie. It was actually the first movie I saw in theaters by myself without any parental people.
Really?
Wait, by yourself or that you just saw without any parents?
Without any parents. It was when I was on a tennis trip in high school.
Oh.
That's such a great movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
I watched the new movie, Wicker Man.
Riveting insight.
Wicker Man, a new film, The Wicker Man from 1973.
Oh, that new
movie.
one. Yeah.
A new one, yeah.
I don't know if you could classify that as
Not
new.
the extra new one with Nicolas Cage, but the
Mm,
slightly new one.
I don't think you know your words well.
That movie's messed up.
Not the bees.
Yeah. Yeah.
They fortunately don't do that in the 1970s one.
Oh, they don't.
Not the flies.
I mean, is that how Burning Man got started? Because it's based off those movies.
I would hope not.
Just reminds me of the episode where Malcolm goes to Burning Man.
That's such a good episode.
And Malcolm in the middle.
Burning van, burning van.
Before we get to, I do want to hear more about Wicker Man, though. Like,
Nope, we're
'cause
already
I
off.
like
We're
kind
on
of-
Malcolm in the Middle now.
I like those kind of like creepy.
I love Hal. Hal's my favorite character.
Ciao.
I like those kind of like creepy style horror movies, and there's something about a horror movie from the 70s too that I feel like just
It's really good. I think, I mean, it clearly like had like, I feel like this movie inspired Midsummer in some aspects.
Jonas.
So did that? I'm assuming because you really like Midsummer, so I'm assuming that really helped kind of like you enjoy that.
The movie's great. It's filmed all on like the Scottish Isles, like on location. It was made with like a really small budget.
Who was the director?
I can't remember his name. The best part of it is young Christopher Lee.
Oh, he's in it?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
like Christopher Lee in like it's probably late 30s, I would say,
Wow.
Is he the he was older than that.
Yeah, he must have been older.
or maybe 40. I don't know. I mean,
He's
I'm
probably in
just
his
going off of
50s. He's
compared
probably in
to
his,
compared to
50s
like
at that point.
Yeah.
seeing him from
From Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
and
Lord of the
Star Wars.
Rings or Star Wars or something.
My favorite role.
Yeah.
The dentist.
he plays Lord Summerisle, the Lord of the
Wicker.
the small island.
Hmm.
It's about this cop, this investigator from England, like the mainland, who is sent to. He gets a letter from this village saying that they're one of the town's daughters, like their kid is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He goes there to investigate, and he gets there, and everybody in the town denies that this person exists. Like even the girl's parents deny that like she exists at all. And it's about him trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
Did you say
So
this was
towns-
on a streaming?
It's on Amazon Prime for like 3 or 4 more days.
Okay.
I wish I could watch it.
Well, and
Hmm.
no. I should watch it then.
Really
I'll-
weird.
Maybe
Not a
I'll
very
watch
long
it.
movie.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight with Bree. I'll see if she wants to watch it.
Not a very long movie. I think it's only like 90 minutes,
Oh, I
like
got
hour
time for
40.
that.
Great performances by the leads. And it's horrifying. Like it's
And-
like a slow burn. Like you're like on edge.
What was it called?
The Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man.
Chicker Man.
We have to be careful with some of these.
Dangerous territory, Colby.
I emphasized. I slowed it down.
Yeah. If you like horror movies, especially ones that aren't, gore fests or like, over the top jump scares, this is like real horror, like real uneasy, feels very real.
Nice.
Very in line, I would say, with like Hereditary, and not as creepy as Hereditary or Midsummer, but very good.
Yeah. I'm out.
I don't think this one would bug you as much.
Eh.
Another movie I've been on a roll. I've been watching a lot of movies lately.
What
this,
else?
Is it,
this
who are
movie
you,
act-
Nick?
This movie actually stressed me
Thank
out
you.
more than probably The Wicker Man did. It's a newer. It's actually a
Fast
new movie.
5.
Yeah, it's like super stressful, intense. Like I just was so scared that
Thriller.
my favorite characters were gonna die.
It's about family.
It's always about family.
Michelle Rodriguez is back. What? She wasn't dead? Spoilers.
I watched the movie. It's called I think it's called Shiva Baby
Excuse me.
Shiva?
or Shiva Baby or Shiva.
Shiva Baby?
It's like an Austin
Yeah.
Powers quote.
How do you spell it?
Baby.
SHIVA.
It's Shiva.
Shiva Baby.
Shiva Baby?
I wasn't sure. I called it
Shiva Baby?
Yes.
Gosh, dang it, man.
Landon, you're
best
the
part
only
about-
one not enjoying this joke.
I mean,
It makes it so much funnier than Landon does.
yeah.
I mean, it's funny, but like,
Come on, Jandon. Wow.
Dang it.
Can you imagine if his name was actually Jandon?
Jandon?
I would not be friends with him.
Yeah, probably not.
It's already hard enough when his name's Landon. I mean,
This
You
is
just go back
true.
and forth.
This is true. I have never heard of the name Landon until I met this Landon.
Yeah, same. I've met one other Landon in my life.
not all of us can have like
He was-
super
he
common
was
names
also
like
stupid.
Dave, Will, and Nick. 2 for 2 on the Landons being dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shiva Baby.
oh, yeah.
Shiva Baby, new movie. It came out this year. I'd seen a trailer, so it is actually new. It is a new movie.
Did you see it in theaters?
No, it came out on HBO Max the other day.
Okay.
I I'd wanted to watch. I'd seen a random trailer. I didn't look for the trailer. It came out I just saw it on Facebook, and it's another small budget movie. It's about this girl who's in college who she has like the basic premise. She has like a sugar daddy that's like paying her money for for obvious things, and then she goes to her family invites her to a funeral, and she shows up to this funeral.
R.I.P.
It's a Jewish family, and they're at this funeral, and then her sugar daddy shows up at the funeral, and it's like this really, and then his wife's there and their kids there. And then like her ex-girlfriend's also at the funeral, and it's just like really claustrophobic, like kind of dark comedy. The movie, the music in the film is like really stressful, along with everything that's happening, because like she's like this super anxious person that's trying to juggle all these like interactions with like overbearing family members that are like questioning about her, like what she's doing with her life, like what college degree she's doing, and it's actually like it's a really short movie. It's like an hour and 20 minutes, and I was like super stressed out. It was super stressful, like the entire film, as she's just trying to juggle all these things. I would actually highly recommend it.
And that was on HBO Max.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
I do like dark comedy, so I'll check it out.
Is it like super dark? Or
no,
like
no, just stressful. Like it,
okay, all right.
like it, like you
I can
like
roll with
some
that.
people would probably watch it and not think it's funny.
Is it stressful like gosh, what was that? The Gem movie?
The what?
No,
Uncut
more
Gems.
not stressful like Uncut Gems. More, I would
That
say
was not
more
a joke. Like I meant GEM.
It's so stupid. Why?
It's literally the dumbest joke.
Literally every day, Michael or Colby and I look at each other and just start
Landon's
bursting
over
out
saying like,
laughing.
yeah, this juggler and
Jewish family.
Jewish family. So stupid.
Landon's so sad.
I would say it's more stressful. You watched I'm Thinking of Ending Things, right?
Yes.
I would say it's more stressful like that dinner scene.
Oh, okay.
Like that kind of like not as stressful as that scene, but like that kind of stress for about the entire runtime of the film.
Just heightened and anxious.
Yeah, anxious. And the way it's filmed, it's very up close. It's very like the house they're in, like it's a small like house that's packed full of people. So like it's very like she's always bumping into people, and like the camera shots are like really close to everybody. And the music is like
Who did the music?
I don't know, but it's just like the style of it is just yeah.
It's like
Alex.
claustrophobic.
No, I'm
That makes
sorry.
sense?
Ariel Marks did the music. Michael.
Yeah.
Is it like
you gonna make a J
I
joke or
was
something?
gonna say
I thought about it. I thought
Is it like claustrophobic? Is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just like waiting. Like, yeah, I'm looking at you like you're gonna make a
Like-
J
like a-
joke.
like a
Dude, the best the best part is that you never know when it's coming.
That would be a
Joe
stupid
Biden?
thing to say. I would, like,
cool. Yeah. Movies are great.
yeah, movies are awesome.
I just love movies.
the letter J is just like looming over Landon right now.
The letter J.
And sometimes G, right, Dave?
Yes. No, I like movies too. I have this list of movies that I've been wanting to watch forever, but I feel like I am not good at getting through that list. A lot of them too are classic movies that I just have
Like
wanted to
Casino
see
Royale.
for years.
Or
wanted to
Star
see for
Trek
years, I just
2009.
haven't gotten to. But then I have recommendations like these last two, which both sound very good. Actually, Wicker Man is probably on my list. But yeah, this other one sounds interesting as well. So I have to stop. I need to like start watching all the movies on my backlog, or just never add any more to them because, gosh, can they just stop making movies for like 5 years?
Didn't they stop
They
making
stopped
movies
last year.
basically for like a year and a half?
That was
Like,
your chance.
Not
Yeah,
enough time.
you lost
Not enough
it.
time. We need a longer.
we were all complaining like, "Oh, no
Yeah.
new movies are coming out. It sucks."
Yeah, that was when we went and saw Old. That was the first one I'd seen in theaters.
You guys went without me?
Yes, that was the first one I'd seen in theaters since before COVID.
Yeah, same.
Dang.
If you never knew M. Night Shyamalan could bring me.
Oh yeah,
back
you
to the
didn't
theater.
see. You guys didn't see Tenet in theaters,
No,
did you?
and now,
No.
now I'm gonna go like in 3 weeks in a row. I'm gonna probably go to 3 different movies in the theaters because there's
Yeah.
like actually stuff coming out that looks really good.
Yeah.
Well, there's like 3 movies a week that sometimes that look good. It's like, oh man,
Well,
it's all
I
packed.
haven't talked about it on the podcast, but I think I'm gonna do that Regal Unlimited thing where you
Oh,
pay
yeah,
like
I've heard
$18
about
a
that.
month and you can see unlimited movies.
Yeah,
Be nice.
think
that's going to be
it's-
especially helpful for the next year if things continue to be how they are. Because like I don't know, the month of October is nuts in itself.
Yeah.
You have like a bunch of things coming out in October.
And you really only have to go see like 2 movies
Like
a month,
2 movies,
right?
yeah.
To make it worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not that many.
I think that it also like gives you like 10 or 20% off like popcorn and like food
Nice.
items and stuff too.
That's a big
I
discount.
might actually.
Dude, that might have been like the worst one.
We're just waiting to like, where does a J sound good? Just
discount.
That's so
It's
bad.
so dumb.
Oh gosh. But yeah, movie. Yeah.
Landon's gonna kick us out.
Get out.
Speaking of Get Out, there's Get Out 2,
Two?
right?
What's it called? Nope.
It's called. Yeah, it's called.
Jet Out. Are you interested in that at all?
I mean, it's just been a poster so far, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's no.
It's got like strings coming out of a cloud, right?
I think so.
Yeah, something like that. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Because you
I mean-
really liked the first one, right? Like you're.
Oh, is it a direct sequel to Get Out, or is it?
Maybe I'm thinking of Don't Breathe.
I think
Yeah, you're thinking of Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe.
No,
2.
I'm not really excited for Don't Breathe 2 because
Well, it seems like it kind of like almost. I mean, I haven't seen the first one, but it seems like it kind of ruins the character, the
yeah,
Stephen Lang character.
yeah. Don't Breathe. The first Don't Breathe is like a really good horror movie,
hmm
and the trailer. I was excited for a second one just because the first one was good, but the trailer for the second one dropped, and like it looks. If they're going like they're almost kind of making
John Wick.
No, they're like making not really. No, they're making Stephen Lang's character, who was the villain in the first movie. They're like kind of making him seem like an anti-hero or like good guy, but
I mean, they're doing the Terminator thing.
Well, they're doing every horror movie, right?
yeah, he can't be a good guy. Like he did things in the first film, like you can't.
Is this supposed to take place after?
Yes, yeah, it takes place after like,
dang.
and even if like I mean, he was doing horrible things for like
Years.
yeah, like that's the. All right, I'm gonna kind of spoil Don't Breathe, but
It's an old movie.
no, it's not. The premise of the movie, that movie is about 3 people that break into this old guy's house because they hear that like he's got a bunch of money. They're
Mhm.
trying to steal it because I think they live in Detroit, and they're like, it's a terrible city, and they're like broke, and they want to get enough money so they can leave. And so they break into this guy's house because he's blind, but it turns out like he's like a combat veteran that's like really like he can get like he's not like handicapped by being blind at all. Like he's super mobile. He can like fire guns accurately and stuff. He's like his hearing is like super strength almost. So the movie kind of flips on you where like they're now kind of trapped in this house and he's hunting them. But you're like, oh, these people are like dirtbags. They're trying to steal from him. But then there's like a twist in the movie, like probably halfway through they find that like he's got this like girl like tied up in his basement that he kidnapped because she accidentally killed his daughter in like a drunk driving accident. But like her dad was rich, so like she got away with it. But he kidnaps her, and I mean, for the listeners, this is kind of graphic. So if you don't want to hear this, like,
Viewer discretion.
plug your ears for like a few seconds. But basically, it's insinuated that he like impregnated her with like a turkey baster because he wanted her to have a kid for him
Jerky
because he
baster.
wanted to
Oh,
get a
wait.
kid.
Oh
my god, dude! Oh, dude.
Okay, cut that. That was bad.
That's the best one, man. Like,
The fact that it was like Nick's intentions were so pure and innocent. Nick was like, I'm gonna make a stupid J joke.
I told
The
you.
J joke
That-
strike back.
That's jerky with a U. Urkey.
yeah. So yeah, he impregnated this chick with a turkey baster.
Keep going, Landon. I'm here.
Like because he wants her to have a kid for him, like because he wants to have his kid back, and like that's like I'm like I don't think you can't be a hero in a movie if you do something like that in somebody. So
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
yeah, so highly recommend the first one though because it's really tense.
Well, like critically, it did really well, right?
Yeah, and it made a lot of money, so
Yeah.
it was a pretty small budget, I believe.
Nice.
That's the problem with like horror movies, like small budget horror movies that do well. They tend to make like stupid sequels.
Well, yeah, because in the
Like
studio, it was
Escape
like,
Room 2.
oh, let's get
Tournament
more
of
into
Champions.
Did the first one do well?
It made a
Yeah,
lot of money.
really?
It had a
lot
budget of
money.
like what was it, like 10 million, and made
Well, they
like
just
over
went to an
100.
escape room place, right? They just filmed in there.
Dang it.
Like all they did.
Please tell me something like somebody has something more intellectual to say.
I'm just looking at the budget.
There's probably a J joke coming soon.
Whew.
Can we get a J joke counter, Dave?
It's getting kind of late. I never do this.
Oh, is Dave wanting to end the
Oh,
podcast?
dude, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
All right. Well, if you guys have
Dave.
We're
nothing else-
devolving. We're devolving.
G-ball.
I was
You
gonna say,
guys,
I was gonna say.
dang it.
I haven't even talked about the 4 games I started this week.
Oh, what did you play, Will?
Just Cause,
Actually, let me read. I found the budget.
Just Dance.
So that first escape room movie was made for $9 million,
Oh,
and it grossed $155 million.
Yeah, it made
Damn.
over $140 million.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
It's pretty wild.
Don't
I
believe it
remember-
was a $10 million budget and it made over 150.
yeah.
Yeah, that happens with horror movies sometimes. Low.
Well, horror movies don't cost a lot to make, and people like seeing them. So
Well, same thing
Yeah.
with like the first Saw movie. I mean, that movie is basically just in a room.
Yeah, well,
That
that's
costs like $1 million.
that's Shyamalan's like whole new deal now is that he does low budget movies and then he gets decent returns on it.
I love horror movies. Like they have such a, dude, I love horror movies.
I didn't like them until I got older. There's something that I don't know. There's an appeal to them that I didn't recognize when I was
They're
younger.
scary.
Especially if they're done well. If they're done well,
If they're
I
done
think
well,
they
yeah.
can have
scare
some
me.
of the
You need to watch Hereditary and Midsummer.
Hmm.
You have to.
Hmm.
They're the two like
Hmm.
it's a requirement.
that and the. Have you seen The Witch yet?
No, I
Witch?
really want to see that, but
The
it's not
Witch?
on any of the streaming. It's not on any of the streaming services right now, but it's one
I was
I've heard like a lot of good stuff
Yeah,
about.
Landon Browning.
Coming in as one of the best ones.
Dude, David is so betrayed right now. Like when he was talking, I was actually hoping that none of us.
part of J Gang now. Landon's part of J Gang.
I was actually hoping that none of us would like acknowledge Landon's J joke. Like if we just like skip by it and nobody's like laughed.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
that,
Dave,
that has
you-
Anya Taylor-Joy in it, right?
Yes, it does.
Horse
You
girl?
knew that.
Horse girl,
Oh no, I didn't know. Stop! No,
George
she
girl.
is gorgeous. She is gorgeous to me.
I mean, she's probably gorgeous to a lot of people because she's
Yeah,
been
it
in a
was
lot
like
of
probably
movies
to a lot of
lately.
people.
She's been in
She's
a
gonna
lot
be
of
in that
movies.
You don't think she's
Uh,
talented enough? You don't think
Last
she's,
Night in
you know,
Soho?
talented enough in an actor?
Yeah, she's gonna
Yeah.
be in
I
that.
think it's just her looks.
Mhm.
She's gonna be in that new Edgar Wright movie,
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks pretty cool.
and the
What-
chick
what-
from Old,
Watch Midsummer, Dave.
and Jojo Rabbit. Oh, that's one.
Hey,
Dude, that's a double.
Jojo Jabbit. It's gonna be crazy when Dave just scraps the episode.
What games did you start, Will?
Oh, so I actually started 4 this week, which was pretty wild.
Whoa.
I've never started this many games and then not.
What's it
Yeah.
gonna say?
Anyway,
What's it gonna be?
so the first one I started was an indie game that came out.
What's it called?
It's called Cris Tales.
What?
It's
called-
like
it's
it's
called
supposed
what?
to be like
Cris
CRIS Tales. Cris Tales. It's supposed to be like a
we
like a
can skip
turn-based
this.
combat like kind of thing. It's not that great because it has a lot of quality of life things that are not there.
Is it early
So-
access or something?
It feels like it, but it's not. And so as much as I want to like it, it's like I'm like 3 hours in and I'm kind of like, well, this is not up to what I want it to be, like the standard of quality that I wanted it up to be. So I'm hoping that I'm going to wait for a patch. So I just dropped that one. But
It's
the
a
next one I
turn-based game.
started was- Yeah. What?
You okay?
Dude, what is going
Dave
on
like had
right
a
now?
Dave had a pop up or something.
Well, so I'm on Steam pulling up Cris Tales, and I had the music like I had the thing muted, so I clicked on the next thumbnail and it unmuted it. And the way I record the podcast, every listener is gonna get to experience that with me.
Great.
Probably funny.
It records my desktop audio.
Jealous.
So,
Oh, what?
Wow.
So we're all gonna get to listen to a jump scare.
oh yeah, this is gonna be the
And then Dave goes,
scariest part.
This may be the worst podcast we've ever recorded.
Like
The Jawcast.
this is gonna like appear to be a drunk cast to a lot of
Yeah.
people. It's not.
There is no alcohol here.
Well, that's
at
not
all.
true. Will showed up with a Dr. Pepper cream soda, so he's a little loose right now. He's a little crazy.
It's the cream
Yeah.
soda.
Got a little
All
of
the
that
time.
sugar and caffeine.
Okay, so
Uh,
Cris Tales.
Yeah. Dropped. Hopefully they patch it and have better quality. Second game I picked up was Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Ooh.
I love this game so far. it's like a Castlevania or a Metroidvania is what they call it.
It's a spiritual
where-
successor to that, correct?
Yes, it's a spiritual. The same person who did Castlevania Symphony of the Night, they did this new one and it was a Kickstarter game. It was one of the rare Kickstarter games that actually worked.
That didn't suck, and that they actually
Yeah, that
made.
didn't suck. Yeah,
So you like it?
yeah, I like it a lot. Actually, I'm very much looking forward to playing more. It's going to be a great experience.
Now game number 3.
Yeah.
I'm crying. My cheekbones hurt.
My third game is Fallout New Vegas.
Well,
I'm like literally crying.
isn't it weird? Like the things that some people find funny.
Lady Colby and I are just like waiting for you to say,
We just kept looking at each other.
what's it gonna be?
The thing is, Dave, we know it's so stupid. We know we are the only ones laughing. I bet none of our listeners are laughing.
Dave's laughing. He thinks it's so funny.
No, Dave's mad.
Gosh, my tears. This thing.
But all right. Sorry. Fallout New Vegas. Great game. I plan to play 5 minutes of it to kind of record some stuff for the video I'm making, which is making progress, by the way. And I ended up playing an hour and a half. So
Hour and a half
stayed up
is
till almost
probably
1.
low
Yeah.
for a Fallout game, right? But I mean,
Well,
still,
yeah,
if you
I
plan-
had to stop myself because I had work the next day. It was like up to 1. I'm like, I need to stop myself. Like, this is getting too ridiculous. Like, I'm getting too far into the night. Yep, that was the third game. And then the fourth game I started last night because it just came out. It's the new Ace Attorney game. And if you know me, I love Ace
There's
Attorney.
a new Ace Attorney game.
Yeah, it's called the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's supposed to be like a prequel, and I just love those games. So, highly recommend it. It's like $40 for 2 games, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I didn't start any new games. I
Awesome.
just kept playing Dark Souls 3.
That's how you beat it.
I have 2 bosses left.
So it'll be done tomorrow?
Yeah.
Cool.
How many hours of video games are you playing a day, Dave?
Oh, I don't know. I don't keep track.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Probably a lot.
Dave's like, well,
Ooh.
when Bree leaves, and then
Bree comes
And then-
home and I stop.
Well,
Yeah.
this last week, Brianna was working nights, and I have been mirroring
Brianna's
her
your wife.
schedule. Yes, I've been
Sorry,
mirroring her schedule for this last couple weeks. So I've been
Is that pretty hard?
so I was up like all night, and then I would go to bed early in the morning when she would come back. So what I've just been doing is basically just playing video games at night while she's gone, and then I
Yeah.
sleep during the day.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I'm almost done with.
dream, brother.
Can you sleep during the day fine? Like, does it,
Yeah,
like,
You have blackout curtains?
Sleep
No.
mask.
I'm a
You
monster.
face the pillow.
No, I
I do
just
that.
sleep like a normal person.
I suffocate. That's the only way
Have
I
you
can
guys not
pass
slept
out.
during the day before? Is that not something?
I
you've
have a
done?
hard time sleeping past like 7:45.
Yeah,
I'll
I don't usually take naps.
I can sleep during
I
the
will
day.
sleep anytime, anywhere. Easy. I'll be asleep in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we know.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't sleep good.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
take
sure when you're
naps,
tired enough, though, right? Like,
Well, yeah, but
I mean, yeah, it doesn't take very long to get transferred over.
I platinum Spider-Man.
Hey,
oh,
wait, Miles Morales?
Yeah, Miles Morales. Platinum. Woo!
What's
So
going to be your
how many is that?
next platinum?
I don't know.
What number platinum is this?
Actually, I don't know either.
Like 300 something?
No, it's probably like,
It's like 20 something.
I think
for
I'm in the
Landon.
20s.
Yeah, Landon and I
Are
are
you,
both
yeah,
in
Dave
the
probably
20s.
knows. Dave probably knows. Dave's got this weird thing.
No,
where
no,
he
no.
wants to have more platinums
the
than me.
the
Like,
listeners
he-
know. We've talked about it like plenty of times here on the podcast. It's so annoying. It's way more annoying than this.
Well,
So
I
maybe
didn't
I'll-
know you were the talking about police.
Dude,
so
I
maybe-
can't listen to Trophy talk for another 20 minutes.
I'm my trophy hunting days are nearing their end. But
You're going to retire.
As you grow,
No, they're not.
as I grow,
Don't lie.
depends on the game. Like, I'm not going for like any stupid ones anymore. Like, I'm playing through Resident Evil 8, and I'm not gonna platinum that because I'm almost too scared to even play the game.
And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah, you're being a wuss. You're like, I can't even get past this.
And it's
first
like-
part. It's so scary. I'm like, oh my god.
it's like
Just walk forward.
Dude, I'm scared though.
You don't even have any weapons for the entirety of that part.
I know. I want to die.
Doesn't that make it more scary if you don't have
dude.
weapons?
If I don't have something to rat-a-tat with, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to do? Hide? I found a cupboard. I found like closets that you can open and go inside and close the door. So I'm like, okay, like something's coming. Like, I'm gonna have to hide from.
But you don't know what it is.
No,
Actually,
I kind of
you
do.
do.
I kind of do know what it is. Like,
Dude,
I saw some photos.
that thing is disgusting. I won't say anything more. It's disgusting.
Dude, I'm just scared, man.
What kind of games do you guys play?
You should play it. It's a good game.
Also, Colby, I love horror movies.
I don't like horror games.
Too scared?
Why not?
Too scared?
Not really my
Are you?
Have you played a good?
Jussie?
Have you ever played a good horror game?
Gosh dang. Landon figured out how to get past the censors. Okay, so before anyone else gets any smart ideas, Colby, keep going.
They're just gonna cut everything with a J. Just gonna bleep every J word out.
What was the question?
Have you ever played any good horror games?
so bad.
Oh gosh.
Colby, continue.
No, I don't think I have.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I have.
I mean, you played The Last of Us. That's kind of a horror game. It's close.
Is it?
That's not.
It's
no.
close. It's.
No.
I don't think it's quite there, but it's close.
Dark Souls
I'd
is a
say there's
horror
like
game.
there's like horror elements, but
There's a couple scary parts in both games.
yeah.
David is so scary in The Last of Us. That's the scariest part of that game. So, and if you think that's scary, then I don't know. I think there are scary parts of the game. I think it's a horror game.
You can
Wait,
play
is
Resident
David
Evil
the
7
guy
for
that
free.
has the
He's Nolan North.
He's the dude.
He's the guy
he's the
that
cannibal guy.
chases
Well,
around.
Yeah, he's the dude that's a cannibal.
Freaking Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jelly.
Who's the guy that has the compound and the magazines and stuff?
Iron Mike.
Bill. It's Bill. It's
Bill.
Bill. Oh,
I thought that was Dave. So when Will said that he was the scariest, I was like, wait, did I miss something?
No, it's the guy that tries to kill Ellie in the.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you hack him apart.
Oh
It's
gosh.
like really
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone else's face hurt?
Hurt from laughing.
Dude, I feel like a Barbie.
Yeah.
Wait, a male Barbie or a female Barbie?
Ken.
Dolls can have genders.
Oh gosh. Okay, so anything else you
No,
guys
dude,
want
let's go home.
to discuss?
Let's jap this and draft. No. Cancel. I meant JRAP, but it did not come out like that. I apologize.
No.
I
It never
publicly
does, Will.
apologize.
Wow.
You're trying to like do something to say it. Just let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
It's literally the dumbest thing ever.
Let's go.
Okay, thanks for listening, guys. Sorry.
I'm not. I'll do it again next week.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
We apologize. Okay. Well, we'll talk to you next week.
Okay. Good job.
Thanks for listening.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Jai.
Oh gosh.
Juck, yeah.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Hot+keys podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, CastBox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms. Visit our website, www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at @HotKeysPodcast and join our Facebook group at facebook.com/HKHotkeys. Please like and review us and subscribe to the show on whichever platforms you use. Finally, you can contact us via email at hosts@hotkeyspodcast.com.